Hi everyone, this is Terry from tattoobikerchick.com. I want to talk to you today about something that is sweeping the internet news with Harley Davidson. A couple of weeks ago, I put out a piece about, is Harley dead? And yes, I know it was a joke about Kawasaki. I put the disclaimer in there. I thought you guys could take it. I know most of you did. Thank you very much. But I wanted to talk about something that everyone else has been talking about and give my opinion, because I'm a woman and I haven't seen a woman address this. $1 Million Bogan. I see you guys right now saying, oh my gosh, not another one. Hear me out. As I was getting ready today, I was watching a lot of these videos about $1 Million Bogan and, did I say billion before? $1 Million Bogan and everyone's ideas. One guy that I watch a lot of is Dan at Gears and Gadgets. He has a pretty good idea. I'm going to link his video below here. And it's sort of for an ambassadorship. I think it's a good starting point. I think it's a great starting point. One I was really struck by was Bikes, Bibles, and Living Life. He's a pastor that watches $1 Million Bogan. Shovelhead Life, Chopper Fett, and then there's one other one that the name is escaping me right now, but I'm going to put links to those below. I think really this isn't just a Harley culture problem. Yes, it does affect Harley because it completely flies in the face. If you don't know what's going on with Geelong Harley and Daniel Hayes, $1 Million Bogan in Australia, it is, I'll put the link down there. He is hysterical. I think he has done more to promote the brand of Harley Davidson than Harley Davidson has done. It's an incredible, incredible motovlog. Evidently, there were some things said in one of their dealerships that they didn't like, and corporate started. What it came off as was being a big bully. And the more I thought about it, they didn't want things. I can understand things not videoing a lot of stuff in certain dealerships, off-color jokes or whatever, and they don't want it inside one of their dealerships. I can get that to a point. Come on, we're talking Harley Davidson. Harley is the one. Live or die, ride free, break the rules, enjoy your life. But guys, you've got it wrong. This doesn't just affect Harley and the riders, although a lot of us are very hardcore. We have such a broad spectrum. But most of us ride a Harley because of the culture, because of the legend, because what was built. And the more I thought about it and the more I listened, yes, I think Dan at Gears and Gadget has a pretty good base point starting idea for an ambassador type program. As he led into it, it was sounding like he was going towards censorship, which people are fighting against left and right. We're censored 24 hours a day. My gosh, what happened to the kids that used to watch All in the Family? We survived. What happened to the kids that drank water from a hose in the front yard? You know what? We survived. This culture today is so sensitive. It is the one where nobody lost when you played soccer. No points were kept in basketball games. Nobody lost at baseball, t-ball. Everyone got a trophy, so no one's feelings were hurt. You know what we produce? And I think this pastor on Bikes, Bibles, and Living Life pretty much hit it on the head. What has Harley Davidson become? Has it incorporated itself into this PC world where you have to walk on eggshells? Because if you don't and you say, I like that blue bike, you're going to offend someone? That's what it's coming down as, guys. That's crap. Harley does have control over what happens in their dealerships. But guys, you have to realize that we're out there promoting you. You have gotten us to buy $100 t-shirts with your name on them. And I seriously considered, and I still may do it, take everything I have that says Harley Davidson and cut it up on YouTube. Do I want to? No. the Harley culture is something that lives and breathes in so many people around this world. You cannot kill it. You cannot take it away from us. Well, I guess you can, and then a lot of people will do what people don't want to do, and that is switch to a brand that's not trying to be so PC all the time, not hurt anyone's feelings. These people that get their feelings hurt because you wear the wrong color, because of whatever, people are looking for a way to be offended today. Of all companies, Harley should stand up and say, you know what? This guy has promoted us. He has gotten more people to buy Harleys than the CEO. But you're wanting to censor us. I can see to a point. And with Dan, with Gears and Gadget, I can see to a point with his ambassadorship idea. I think it's a good one. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, a lot of room for talk. Guys, this is the real world. We don't live in a bubble. We're bubbling our children. Like I said, everyone gets a trophy. They don't know how to take care of themselves when they get out in the real world. I've had people, kids of friends, call me because their mother did their laundry for them and they didn't know how to start the laundry machine. People are babied too much. People on Harleys don't want to be babied. We don't want you dictating what we should say. And Dollar Bogan, he opened up this fantastic avenue for you guys. He has inspired so many people. And for a pastor with, I want to make sure I get his channel right, Bikes, Bibles, and Living Life, he's very blatant. He's a pastor. He doesn't say a lot of the things that Dollar Bogan does. No one's the same. But yet, everyone's wanting us to fit in a mold. Nobody wants to offend anyone. You're gonna lose more business that way, Harley. You're gonna lose. And Dollar Bogan, my gosh, this started with a motorcycle and him having fun and these guys in corporate having a fit about it. You're pissing more people off. You're going to continue to lose money. But what I was getting at is he just scratched the surface of what is wrong with this world today. No one wants to call a spade a spade. Oh yeah, they have a rap sheet 3 miles long. They murdered 18 people, but we're going to raise them up as a hero. You guys, it's bull crap, and you know it. You guys are buying into a culture, this PC culture that no one wants to have anything to do with. And what's really ironic about this whole thing is, if you believe the way these PC people want you to believe, you're just fine. But if you disagree with them, all hell is going to break loose. Doesn't really make sense. And I'm not really sure why watching these videos this morning really got me riled in the fact or the realization of what we have created. What happened? Was it double income families that felt guilty and let their kids do anything they wanted to do? Is the CEO of Harley one of those kids? You guys, this is PC correctness gone mad. You're ruining our world. You have the right to turn around and look the other way. I don't want to offend anyone, but you're also not going to step on my right to say what I want to say. Let people be people. Let people make jokes. Let people have fun. Don't get offended because I choose to drink Pacifico and you want a Modelo. I don't drink beer. I don't know why I said that as an example. But guys, this has to stop. Harley, I really think that you owe Dollar Bogan a huge apology. He has done so much to promote Harley Davidson. He has done so much to promote men's mental health and mental health in general. These are friends talking the way people do, talking the way you do when a camera is not on you. And that is what this world is guilty of, making us sheep to the slaughter. You're going to kill your business. We're going to kill our country. We're going to kill our world because of this PC correctness. Guys, you got to rethink it on every level, on your corporate level as well as in life. People know when you're being phony. People know, oh my gosh, I'm so offended by that. It's bullshit. People are looking for things to be offended about because they didn't get a trophy. Just chill, okay? Don't get offended by everything someone does. Don't get offended. I'm not saying not to ever get offended. There are some things that are very offensive. The rape of children and the lack of prosecution. People murdering people, but only certain people are recognized. Those are things to get offended about. Because somebody makes a joke about a Harley Davidson or makes some sort of joke that's just guys talk, that's nothing to get offended about. Let it go. You're coming off as a bully. And this is coming from a Harley Davidson girl. Half of my attire is haute couture. The other half of my attire is Harley Davidson, leather, boots, chaps, t-shirts. I span two worlds. Logic says I shouldn't be able to do that, but I do. A lot of us do. You guys chill out. You got to take a chill pill. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. And if you get people so afraid to say anything about anything, the outcome is not going to be good for anyone at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. This guy has raised so much money for such wonderful causes, and he has promoted the hell out of Harley Davidson, yet they're offended. There are certain t-shirts that are allowed to be worn in school and other ones that aren't. We have statues being torn down by people who don't even know what the statue is and what that person accomplished. We have people tearing families apart. We have businesses that are being destroyed because everyone is offended. Please just get over it. If you have a problem, talk to somebody civilly. There's got to be another answer. I think Dan of Gears and Gadget has a great starting point if we're speaking of Harley Davidson. But I think really, Harley, what you need to do, your new CEO, Zeitz, I believe his name is, I really think that your entire board needs to watch all of these videos and see how enraged people are by your actions. I was going to go in 2 days ago and buy a 2020 Road King special. I didn't do it. I stopped. I'm looking at the videos and I'm waiting to see which way Harley turns. All people can ride motorcycles, but you're going to narrow your class. You're going to cut that demographic more than you already are if you try and gag someone that is giving you free publicity and making people want to live the adventure and feel the win and take the ride of their life. You guys, wake up. Stop being so offended. Please, for the sake of Harley Davidson, for the sake of future generations, people need to learn it's okay. Everyone has a difference of opinion. And I know this vlog is all over everywhere. But that's how my mind goes because, I'm blonde and I'm 58. That being said, I hope you guys think about it because I love Harley Davidson. I just moved into my new studio. I have all of my Harley pictures behind me and over here. I have not put them up yet. And frankly, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Which way are you guys going to choose? The pansy way or the gritty way? Are you going to choose milk toast or are you going to choose T-bone steak? What Harley Davidson was founded on. Thrill, adventure, break the rules, have fun, live your life. Don't let anyone else tell you what to do. And a little parting bit of advice that probably won't be listened to by anyone. What I really think you need to do is grab some of these YouTubers from around the world. Bring us in and talk to us about what we think. If you want to save your brand, talk to us. I'm a general contractor. Architects can draw beautiful things, but they've never worked in the field. They can draw things, but they can't be built. You guys need to get in the field. You need to mingle with the writers. You need to see what we want. And you do still have that millennial crowd. I let you know about my daughter And I'll link those videos below. She just went out and bought a brand new 883 iron and has personalized it, and it's gonna keep going. I've always said a motorcycle is the best thing you can have, because then you have 15 years worth of Christmas presents that you don't have to worry about. You know they're gonna want something for their bike. I don't know what your answer is, but I think the best answer is grab a bunch of us bikers. Bring us in, male, female, and let us tell you how we feel. Otherwise, you're not gonna know. And I don't wanna see an iconic piece of America die. And part of that iconic piece of America is the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I want to thank you guys for hanging in there. I want to thank everyone that I'm going to list in my channel, in my description box. Dan, especially you. Thank you. I think you had a very well thought out program. I think it's a wonderful starting point. Brett, Chopper Fett, Harley Road, and I can't read my own writing. Shovelhead Life J, Bikes, Bibles, and Living Life, and most of all, $1 Million Bogan, for bringing to light not only a corporate problem, but a worldwide problem. With that, I'm gonna say peace out. You guys have a fantastic weekend. I'll be seeing you soon.